gaming PC or console in 2024. Here's how to decide. But if you're somewhere in the middle and you're unsure, should you either go with, say, a console like the PS5 or an Xbox Series SX at their current model variations, or say build a gaming PC, not necessarily of the equivalent, because you can't necessarily build a spec for spec gaming PC that's the equivalent of either of those two consoles, because they're running on custom hardware and custom software that enables them to essentially do what they do. But the more popular console of the three, I would say, is likely the PS5. And now here recently, I've been finding myself, I finally cracked open my PS5 and I've been finding myself playing and enjoying some of the games over there. Here recently, more so Days Gone, which I will add, it's not necessarily a PS5 game, but at times I am slightly awe-inspired by the graphics and the detail and the environments and just the overall experience on the PS5. It is a 4K TV and it's being upscaled, but nonetheless, it looks pretty good. And now the benefit of, say, that PS5 is just I can sit down and, on the sofa and I can just, press the button and it turns on and it picks up right where I left off, right? Like it's a really cool feature. It's kind of instant, right? But, you also have the benefit of not having to worry about updates and hardware, upgrades and things like that. But those things are also not necessarily nuances of, say, having a gaming PC and going with the alternative. Yes, it's more convenient for me to just sit down, fire up the console and start gaming, right? But on the PC, right, building a gaming PC, which will come with a slightly extra cost, that's something to consider with your decision. But building a gaming PC will enable you other enhancements, right, to your experience as not just a gamer, but more specifically as a PC gamer. Now, what does that mean? Your ability to, say, scale your graphics from low to extreme or ultra, or just tweak your settings to your liking, or one that could match the refresh rate output of your monitor. And also, crucial component to, say, your overall system. Again, your monitor is the window to your PC soul. So it is your first component you should essentially consider buying for your overall setup. But building a PC will come with about $150 to $200 average difference between, say, buying a $499 console. And that is, while that PC will essentially be faster than a console, it'll also enable you other features, and you would also be able to, say, take advantage of games that are both exclusive to, say, Sony, but more importantly, games that are exclusive to Microsoft, with Microsoft, owning Xbox. And while I will admit that Days Gone is available on PC along with the majority of other popular Sony exclusives, Sony, I just don't know why you will release a launcher here for the PC. I know it's to sell consoles, but maybe you'll pivot here in 2024. We'll see a potential Sony launcher. And again, while the ability to upgrade your system or upgrade your PC, starting with a budget that you have come to and say that, I can get started with PC gaming with, this amount of money I have, and, say, build a gaming PC that matches your monitor. For reasons of simplicity, let's just say that's 1980 by 1080p, 60 on a 60 hertz monitor, right? 60 frames per second, where you're running your games at least a minimum of 60 FPS. This is essentially locked over on the console. You have no control over the refresh rate, minus running the game in performance mode, or, say, gaming mode, or mode that enables it to take advantage of the graphic resources that are available to the console. Now, over on PC, you can, say, upgrade your graphics card to a higher generation or to a faster card that enables you to run your games at a higher detail, or enables you more FPS by decreasing a potential CPU bottleneck. This is an option that is completely absent when it comes to owning a console. So if you're someone who doesn't mind, scaling your performance, say, maximizing your experience through, say, increasing your overall setup budget, then you should consider going with a gaming PC, especially if you do not mind getting your hands a little dirty and jumping in and, say, building your setup or continuing to upgrade and maintenance your setup without having to go through like a system integrator, or, say, like going to your local repair shop. But if you're like, nah, I just want to fire some games and play, I just want to jump into it, you're not really interested in any Microsoft exclusives, or you might even run a Microsoft system and a PS5, or to, say, play exclusive games like Starfield. If you really want to play Starfield, I did a PC review of Starfield. You can check that out up here in the card or down in the description box below. But if you want to play both Sony exclusives and Microsoft exclusives, then you're likely going to find yourself wanting to run a dual system setup. Now, if you look at the price between doing that, you're looking at about $800 to $900 USD. USD. So if you're asking yourself, should I build a gaming PC instead, then you would look at a gaming PC with at least a budget of around $800 to $900 or somewhere along the lines that is similar. Now that might be a little different depending on where you are located in the world, so prices may vary. So yeah, if you're looking at a console, you are essentially stuck. The only thing you can upgrade is your storage and maybe some other custom skins if you're into that. But with the gaming PC, you have complete control over the customization, all the way down to the cables, all the way down to your case, the CPU fans, the RGB if you're into RGB. But you have control of your entire setup. You can really customize and put your personality, combine it with your gaming experience, and when you sit down to enjoy the both, right, it's a different feeling, right? Especially if you're into story-driven, detailed games. It really creates this overall atmosphere that pulls you into the game and really, drives you as the character and motivates you to want to continue gaming. So if you're wondering, should you go with a gaming PC or a console like a Sony PS5 Slim or just a standard vanilla PS5 or Series SX or SX Pro or Deluxe, whatever Microsoft releases between now and 2024, and you just want to sit down and play some games, you're not interested in upgrading or making any changes to your overall setup, then you definitely can save some money going with a console, either only a PS5 or an Xbox Series SX, depending on the type of games you play and how you wish to experience them. But if you really want to take your experience to the next level, and I am a little biased here, but if you really want to take your experience to the next level, right, and you want to maximize your experience, maximize the detail in your games, and really push how they feel and how they look, then consider building a gaming PC here in 2024. I did a video on graphics card prices dropping here in 2024. You can check that video out down in the description box below or up here in the cards. So now could be the perfect time to start researching the type of games you want to play, their minimum CPU and GPU requirements, and their maximum CPU and GPU requirements should you be looking to get the most out of a particular game, and then continue on in looking at a platform that will support your experience as a PC user now and in the future. But that's all I got for this one. If you're new to the channel, do be sure to hit the subscribe button down here below as we look to reach 5K by the end of 2024. So make that happen for me, y'all. Hit the like button also on your way in or on your way out, wherever you are in this video's journey. But I do hope to catch you all in the next one. So until then, be easy.